Okay. Fletcher Business Park. I got Borg Warner. I did not know that they were up here. Mr. Borg Warner. But we're on the left side up here, so. Good morning, everybody. This video was last night, but I thought you'd like to see where I picked up for this load. It is about 7:45, almost 8 o'clock. There's a big old sign with a bunch of stuff on it that I can't read on the left there because there's no light on it. We have some action. We have a trailer moving down here, so that gives me hope that there's people working and people doing stuff. But yeah, there's a big old Borg Warner. I don't know if that's the factory or what that is. Anybody enlighten me on that? Well, we're right here on the left where that got pulled out. Okay, let's see what we got for truck entrance. Not this first one because it takes me right back to that building. I guess we can get behind this guy. Got a couple of box trucks down there. I think he's just parked for the night. Oh my gosh, a lot more stuff on a sign that I can't read. Cool, cool. Let's see what else we got. Behind door number 5. It's definitely right here on the left. Shipping and receiving, that's CarQuest. Sorry for talking out loud, but I'm giving you a little play-by-play. If you ever come up to Fletcher, North Carolina, and you're trying to figure out where you're supposed to get loaded at 8 o'clock at night. Shipping and receiving. It says right here, 100 feet on the left. I'm thinking it's this right. It says Millhouse, and that's where we're supposed to be. Looks like it to me. There's another truck there. All right. Let's see. Going to third gear. This has to be it, I would assume. Nothing else down here. We shall see. We got Brewcraft USA, Millhouse, all kinds of stuff. We're just going to stay over here off to the side. See if anybody's around. All right. Chilly up here, about 56 degrees. What do we have here? Who knows? MCM Brands. Is anybody even in that truck? I don't think so. It's not a good sign when you don't see any like parked cars. Anybody working. Yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna knock on some doors. That says Country Malt. I'm definitely not Country Malt. Huh. That guy's sleeping. Or maybe there's nobody even in that truck. Yeah. Let's keep investigating. All right, so that truck just went by. And what does it say on the side of it? Wilson Art. And that is what our pickup says. So let's go and open our doors here. Thank goodness that dude went by right there because I had no idea. Because this whole complex that we're sitting at right here is the address. And so he went behind it back over there. So let's go check it out. Much more promising. There's that yard jockey pulling out up in front of us, and there's a couple of cars parked here. That's what you want to look for. You always want to see cars. Means people are working at night. All right. So where he just dropped that, that's got to be where we're going. Looks like there's just a bunch of businesses here. I'm glad I saw that trailer you were pulling because that's where I'm trying to go. Wilson Art. Eastola, like right across the South Carolina-Georgia line.
Yeah, that's Eastola?
Yeah. Follow you. Thanks a lot, man. Sorry, I can't say that word. I got to practice on it, but that's, he knows exactly where I'm going. Good. See where he tells me to put this thing. You want one of those two right there? Okay. Oh, the other building. Okay. Okay, cool. Sounds good. We're in a whole different area now. Way up the street. Right here? All right, man. Thank you. Leave them what they are? Okay. So leave my tandems how they are. There's like built-in scales in the ground, so I don't know, maybe that's what lets them weigh you as you're going. I don't know what it does, but plenty of room here. We shall use all of the available space from this parking lot. Get the trailer swung back around. But yeah, if I didn't see that guy go by with that trailer, there was just one little tiny door that another dude came out. There's no way, I mean, I might have been there for a while, looking to see what the heck, who the heck's loading my truck. Man, oh man. Now they're already opening the door for me. There we go. Man. Either way, I'm glad we found it. We found it. A little bit to the left, so we might have to come over a bit. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'm too far. Well, who knows? It's got a big yellow lines on exactly down the middle of both tires. I might be okay. Let's see. Got our tandems right. Don't want to bump their dock too hard, so let's see. Wilson art. It says laminate on the side of that trailer, so I don't know if they do custom flooring or what they do. Maybe it's custom graphics. I guess we're about to find out. So you'll see when I show you guys the back I just did, the ground, the lines on the ground. Sometimes you'll be right on these lines. Sometimes you kind of have to split the difference between them. You can always look at that black awning that covers the opening to the door to see like if you have the same amount on both sides too. Let's see if we can get in here a little further. There we go, just tapped. And you can see that yellow line. Well, he already got me red. We kind of split it on both sides. See that. But all right, let's get loaded. We found it. Give me a little scale ticket right there. That's awesome because they have the you can kind of see they have the scales in the ground. Like this is 22 on your drives. 18 on your tandems. I said, cool, man. And then already got the paperwork. Let's get down there and get some sleep. 7 a.m. delivery. Good morning, good morning. Oh yeah, 7 a.m. They're already here. So let's go check in. Go. 50 degrees, getting colder out here. Door one, he was waiting for us. So let's get this thing in here. Spin the trailer back around. Good angle on it. There we go. So this is like the way the guy described it to me that I was picking it up from says, you know, the stuff, the doors between the toilet stalls at a restroom. like a restaurant. I said, yeah. He said, that's what this stuff is. I'm like, okay. So it's like that plastic kind of, I don't know how to explain the material of it, but there's a bunch of it in all kinds of colors everywhere around here. And that place that I picked it up from is like a custom art print area, place, I guess. I'm not sure, but that's what we're delivering. The trailer's a little bit too far over, so we'll pull up a little bit. And that'll give us our line for the final approach. Fasten your seatbelts, prepare for landing. Let's get in there. We're only about 65 miles from home right now. I checked it last night. Right here, right past Lake Hartwell, which is where our neighbor's lake house is at. That we go to every now and then if you've been watching the channel for a while. And thanks to everybody who does watch the channel. We appreciate it. We're gonna keep it trying to keep it going. Let's take a nice soft touchdown. Watch the trailer next to you. We're almost in line with him. Oh, there we go. Touchdown. All right. There's only like 3 skids on there, so it should be quick. Let's see what they say. Kind of cool. He hits it with his fork to pop off those straps so he can separate it. Pretty cool. All right, 20 minutes. We're done. Let's get out of here. Get out of this guy's way. That's the company, ASI. And last night when we were looking for it, it took us to this facility's pretty brand new, so took us to a intersection, and I kind of had to stop, pull into one of the smaller, and then I researched just the name of the company, and it was across the street, about a quarter mile down the road. So you got to do that sometimes when it's a new facility. Just type in the actual name, see if it shows up on maps, which it did. And then I just slept right here last night, and it was because it's huge back in here, so. That's what you do. Let's get going. See what else the day holds. God bless. That sunrise was beautiful. If you ever come to Georgia or South Carolina, the state line for 85 is Lake Hartwell, where our neighbor's lake house is. We're very blessed to have as a neighbor. Man, that house is nice. But yeah, here it is, state line. Beautiful lake, and Clemson University is right up here to the left, which our neighbor's lake house is right next to also. So that's where Clemson is, if you ever wondered where. And then the Bulldogs are just to our right, Athens, about, I don't know, 25, 30 miles southwest. So those two schools are pretty close together for being powerhouses. We're heading towards the house. Probably stop at exit 21, top off the tanks at QT, maybe get some of that pizza. So we head back up the hill a little bit. Just kind of scoured the load boards right there at exit 21. Didn't even get a chance to get some food, so we're gonna have to stop at the Spinks up here. But Uber Freight had something for $850 coming right back down to Hendersonville from a little bit above Asheville. So I said, I'll go get that. It's a straight through. So straight through means you pick it up that same day, deliver that same day. So I'll put $850 on the trailer, and then maybe still get something on the trailer later on tonight. But oh yeah, this Citgo right here on the left where those trucks are, that's where I first had the notion of becoming a truck driver right there. First decided to get my CDL, I was Uber driving in Truck and Wife's 2008 Toyota Sienna with the 8 seats. The nice, I love those minivans, dual power doors and everything. Loved it. But I was Uber driving at night in that thing, and I picked the guy up that was just done with his run for the day and or for the week or whatever, and he was parking his truck there, and I Ubered him straight up the way we're going right now to his house. And he just kind of, I always talked to people I was driving, and he just said, you need to look into trucking, man. You're looking to getting into it. So the next weekend, or the next week, I was enrolled in CDL school right here in Greenville Tech. And then August of that same year, that was February, graduated May, and in August I started my authority and bought a truck. That is how just trucking started, right there. We're gonna get up to Spinks, get some breakfast food in us because we're a little hungry, and then head up to just north of Asheville, Johnson City. I picked up here before. It's a flooring company. He has like laminate flooring and stuff. Real nice guy, just a small warehouse. And then it's coming right back down to Asheville to deliver before 4 o'clock. And then I'll go home and tickle fight my kids. Let's get up there. Going over the French Board River. Had a little accident up here. Really foggy. That's probably what made that happen. But I have not seen an accident yet. It said 4 miles ahead. So T's and P's were all involved. I don't know if that cleaned it up or what. But we're just south of Asheville right now, kind of by the Biltmore. How many of you have ever been up to Newport, Tennessee? One-way streets. Let's see what we got here. Performance medicine. We're about 1.5 miles from it. Come down here, take a left and a quick right. There we are. Beautiful up here. 68 degrees. Oh, here we go. They put up a nice yellow sign for us. We ship floors. Hardwood floor distribution. There you go. Let's see, we got way back there, we got right here. This one says Angor Material Handling. We ship floors, there it is. Now I remember this. Last time you see it over to the right, the yellow sign, I have to be down there because I remember this from last time. But I came in from a different area last time, so we have to go back out to the main road because that 4Runner right there was there last time. And that little area inside that door is where I need to be. You need me down there, right? Yeah, I remember that from last time. Thanks, man. All right, we got a Tennessee volunteer fan. Big Tennessee Peyton Manning shirt on. Let's get back down there. All right, now right the other side. I don't know why, but last time I came in this side first. Let's see what we got. We got some Atlas trailers that weren't here last time. Neither were all these U-Haul trucks and stuff, so. Come in from the left side like this, and then it sets you up so you don't have a blind side. Swing around, try and get your trailer back as much as you can. You're not putting your tires in that grass. Let's go a little bit further. Straighten out our tractor a little bit. There we go. Why don't you give us a good line? And then don't cut too hard right off the bat because you don't want to go straight into that grass. You want to cut a little bit because you got to get the trailer back over. There we go. We still have to jump out and open our doors. This one for sure. Let's pop our doors open anyways. made it. So when you come out here, make sure you have a good set of pry bars too, because I just went back there to grab the big stuff. A couple of pieces of wood that were used for that last load to keep the pallets elevated, and they nailed them into the ground. So you have to pry those up unless you can use this forklift to go ahead and get them up. What's going on, man? The last load I had, they nailed the pieces of wood to the ground, so unless you... I tried...
I was going to go there and just pick them up. I didn't know.
I was going in to pick them up too. I'm like, oh, they're stuck. Good old... that was nice of that last place. He could have just popped them up with his forklift.
Yeah.
But whatever. I'll get them.
Okay.
An absolutely beautiful day up here in good old Johnson City, Tennessee. And we're getting loaded. You'll come across that sometimes where they will use the wood floor. That's why the floor is wood, to secure whatever they want to secure down there. This was just to keep the pallets off the ground. But sometimes I've taken like aluminum, huge aluminum rolls from Charleston, and then we'll secure them with blocks on the corners. And same thing, they nail them down into your floor of your trailer. So, but the place that I delivered those aluminum to, they knew about it, and they had a big old pry bar that they helped to get them up with. So they kind of had to get them up with to get them off the trailer. So this guy this morning just left it in there, and then this is a straight through. We're just going 70 miles back down the mountain. Don't ever come up 26, come up 25, come up 40 to Knoxville. Heavy really beats the heck out of your truck. You can if you want, but it's ill-advised. Going down is a lot easier. So we're going to take this down the mountain. It's only 20,000 pounds, I think. $850 straight through. So we'll take that, and then we'll be home again tonight for the kids. See if we can get tomorrow, unless something comes on the boards in Asheville, Hendersonville area, coming back down the mountain. I'll still have time on my clock. I'll have plenty of time on my clock. So let's see if we can get some else on the trailer. But there's a lack of loads right now. I think it's kind of dwindling down before this election, but we're coming into season, so after the election it should pick back up. I don't know what the factors are. I just try and see what's out there and move it when I can. So God bless. Here's Truckin' Why. I should tell you about the giveaway, guys. We do a giveaway every month. Thank you so much for everyone who's subscribed and likes to watch what we're putting out. We're 32,000 subscribers. It's just amazing. It's a godsend. It's a blessing. So we'll try and get back to you guys. We'll be doing a truck wash 30,000 subscriber milestone whenever Truckin' Wife and I can get out there with the 3 kids, and her being sick a little bit made it hard, but we'll try and get out there still. We're still going to do it. And then, but yeah, November 21st is this giveaway, and here's Truckin' Wife to tell you about it.
For the giveaway this month, we're going to be doing it just a little bit differently than we normally do. We're going to be giving away a Connex or a Stryker CB radio. Justin will insert the pictures here. So you get to pick between one or the other and let us know which one you'd like. But here's the difference of how we're going to do the giveaway this month. We're going to ask that you be in the chat room during the live. You have to be in there to win the prize. The link will be in the description. You click sign up, and then on November 21st, when we choose the winners, we're going to choose a list, and we'll start at number 1. And the winner that is number 1 will say your name, send you an email, and you have a couple seconds to get back to us. If you don't get back to us and you're not in the chat, we go to the next one, and so on and so forth until we get a winner, which we're really excited about. I know it's a little bit different, but we like to switch it up. Thank you guys so much for all your support. If you haven't clicked that like or subscribe button, please do that. We appreciate you so much, and God bless. Good luck.
And that is Truckin' Wife telling us about the giveaway. So yeah, November 21st, somebody's gonna get a nice CB radio. Maybe it'll be you. But that was quick, 15, 20 minute loaded piece of paper. Now we head 70 miles to the drop. And it's the exact same place I was dropping last time. So they must have a regular guy who just can't do this today or something. Who knows, but we'll take it straight through and then see if something else pops up or get back home for maybe some more part-time, because it's too pretty of a day not to. All right, back down the mountain. Riding the Jake brakes down the mountain. Too pretty not to show you though. And there's so many beautiful trees that are changing color, man. We're only about 40 miles away, but I thought I'd show you that skyline. The mountains in the background. See if I can catch some of those trees too. There's some red over there to the right. Such a pretty sight. Stabbing the brakes, riding the Jakes, coming down the mountain. If you ever get the blessing of coming up here, God's country, really pretty. I mean, just look at these trees on the left up here. Look at that red. Oh my goodness. And you can see what I'm talking about. It's a steep grade, 6% for another 1.5 miles, but it's been going for a while. Look at those. Oh my goodness, those are pretty. Beautiful trees over there. Alright, about 20 miles up from Asheville now. Almost there for the drop. Sorry about the windows being down, but I gotta soak in this air. Crisp and clean up here. Has anyone ever been to Swannanoa, North Carolina? Just east of Asheville. I have. This is my second time. Well, maybe I've been here before, but second time I've delivered here. And we are looking for Whirlybird Lane. Whirlybird. And a place up there that you can see with the ARG and the blue lettering up on the hill. Well, that's where we're going. Backside of that building. I've been there before. I think it was about a year ago. It wasn't super cold, so it was probably this time last year. We need some fuel, and we need some fuel for me too. Wright's Carpet and Flooring. Oh, I remember this incline was pretty steep. Let's see what we got. Not too bad. We'll stay in the lower gears. A nice straight through for the day. Shoot, less than 24 hours, a little $1,750, and we're only like 50 miles from home, 55 miles from home. So I like that. That's a win-win. Gets me back to the kids, see what's available tomorrow. I'll check right now and see what's available for load boards, because there's a lot of stuff coming out of this area, Asheville. So we'll see if we got anything up here, but if not, we shall just see what tomorrow holds. Alright, trailer. Ooh, the trailer scraped a little bit. The trailer's off the streets. Let's climb, 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 climb. We're just going to stay in third gear to good old 1,500 RPMs. Roll on up this nice steep driveway, which is beautiful. When you come out here, guys, and you're driving, you don't really want to switch gears on this steep of an incline. You missed that gear, or just not good on the drivetrain. That's how you lose a U-joint or something. Pop your drive shaft out. Just nice and easy. And then shipping and receiving right with carpet. Looks pretty up here. Well, we'll end the video here, guys, as long as we can get past this gas truck for the welding supply. And we shall see you tomorrow. See if we found anything for today, or if we just got home and made it a park day. But God bless. Enjoy each day you're breathing. And thank you so much, like we said, for everyone who subscribed. And if you're at a truck wash soon enough, and I can get Truck and Wife out there, you might see us giving you the dirty 30. $30 for 30,000 subscribers. All right, guys. Let's go give them this paperwork. Last thing, we had to move these ramps to get the back of the tandems up, so then brought the back of the trailer up so they can get in and out, get these 15 pallets off. All right, that'll do it, guys. God bless. Enjoy the days.